turbo. What is going on, everybody? My name is Mario and I recently bought 36 acres in Arizona. Today on the show, I am spreading out some lava rock as a base for my solar carport, and I'm pouring the rest of the concrete piers that will serve as columns for a small roof that I'm building in front of my shed. I'm gonna attach the bucket to this mini skid steer and I'm gonna spread lava rock throughout this carport, just because I don't want to do it by hand. The lava rock is over there, I got more over there, and we're gonna spread it around here just so everything is covered and I won't have to do it by hand. That's my project for today. Tomorrow I'm probably gonna get more concrete and we're gonna pour columns for the little roof that I'm building by my shed. First, let me take off this auger attachment and we're gonna attach the bucket to it. Putting this auger piece on was pretty easy, but I really struggled with getting the auger power head off of the trailer, so hopefully it goes smoothly this time. Let's not lose these. We don't want to get charged extra. This rental was expensive by itself anyway. It was kind of pricey for a whole week, but I'm glad I rented it because I don't think I'd be able to dig these holes by hand. I mean, I probably could, but one hole would probably take a day to dig, so yeah, it was worth it. We gotta flip this. Whew. Whew. Okie dokie, I'll put the second one back on too. Actually, I'll put the big one over here because when I was cranking it, I was hitting myself on it. So I'll put the big one here. The smaller one is kind of light. Okie dokie. Let's try and take off this power head. There's a spot for it over here on the trailer. I gotta maneuver the skid steer in a way so it goes in there. Wish me luck. When I was putting on the power head, I had no idea what I was doing. Now I kind of know the controls a little bit better, so it might go smoothly. And already I'm hitting something. I'm gonna take this off. Wow, I can't believe I did it that quick. Wow, no way. You're not gonna be able to see, but I'm gonna have to spin this power head so we can get the pin through. I don't remember which pin it was. I think it was this one, or did I just put this one here? Honestly, I have no clue. I'm just gonna use this one for now. Okay, this one's set. Oh, and before I take this off, I gotta disconnect the hydraulic lines. I've no. Oh, wow. This one was simple. I don't know about this one. Wow, that's pretty simple. I didn't know it was that easy. I think if I back out, it'll just drop. I'll see. Gotta cover the connections. I don't remember if it was sitting like that. I gotta look at pictures. I took a lot of pictures. Before you disassemble something, take a lot of pictures. It's a lot easier to put it back together. Oh no, it was sticking out like that. Actually more like this. Okay, that's how it was, so that's how I'm gonna leave it. Good stuff. Let's attach the bucket. I don't feel like moving my truck, so we're just gonna have to be careful. I'm gonna push it forward slightly just so we get away from the truck. Okay, I think, bro, that was freaking easy. I struggled so much with the power head attachment. This was way easier. Now we just gotta flip these and we're attached. We can go scooping. I'm gonna start grabbing from that pile first, and if I run out, we have one more over there. I want to get this one first just because I think I'm gonna be building my home somewhere over here, so I want to clean that up. You know what, actually I'm gonna move my truck. I'm gonna reverse it backwards because I need to come with the skid steer over here. I don't want to keep going around over there, so I'll reverse it and then we can go scooping. I'm not really used to the bucket, so we'll see how this goes. I feel like I could get more than that. I'll try again. Okay, I guess that's it. I mean, it's better than shoveling it. This is so awesome. Oh my goodness. I think I'm gonna start from that end over there and work my way this way. Nice. Honestly, the capacity is not great. It's maybe like 2 wheelbarrows, maybe 2.5, or maybe I just didn't scoop up enough. And turbo. Now this is what I call speed. Nice. I think we took more this time. Yep, a lot more. I'm gonna take it slow because it'll spill. That took a total of 15-20 minutes. I love this machine. I really need to buy a bobcat for here. It makes work a whole lot easier. That way I could take off pallets off of my trailer and stuff like that. I could put an auger attachment, I could put a bucket. If you want to make that happen, subscribe, like this video, and comment 25 times. That way YouTube will push this video towards more people and I'll be able to get more machinery. That'd be freaking awesome. I'm pretty much done with that pile. I am not gonna scrape that because in the future I'm gonna end up putting more lava rock over there, I'm pretty sure. But before I get to that pile, I'm gonna remove this rock that I dug out for the piers. It's not much, but I want to clear that up before I forget and before I return the tiny skid steer, because I don't want to do that by hand. And we'll clean that up. I mean, there's not much over there, but we can clean that up as well real quick. I think I'm gonna start spreading this around. I'm gonna use a rake. I guess I could use that. I'll just use a rake probably. I think it'll be quicker because operating that with the things, yeah, I think I'll be quicker with the rake. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with this machine. It's really awesome. If you want to rent it out, if you're planning on renting it out, highly recommend it. It's freaking awesome. I think we're gonna do a little bit of off-roading with the tiny skid steer. I was gonna go around the trailer, but I'm like, oh, might as well try it. I should get my truck here. I mean, it'll even it out a little bit. I'm such a child, oh my goodness. That really didn't do much. Okay, let's just move this dirt and we'll spread this around, and I think I'm gonna color today. Well, maybe I'll clean up the trailer because I'm gonna get cement tomorrow and posts, so we can put posts here. And by the shed as well. I gotta count out how much lumber I need for like rafters and stuff like that. So tonight, instead of playing video games, I'm gonna have to do some calculations. I think I'm gonna have to use a shovel to push some of this dirt in. Yeah, I'll do that so I don't have to go 20 times. See, I'm still not a great machine operator. I can't get this dirt in the bucket with the machine. It doesn't have to be perfect because I'm probably gonna spread the lava rocks here as well, so it'll cover it. Took away all the garbage, well, somewhat. There's still some left, but in the future I'm gonna cover this with lava rock as well. For now I'm not putting any because I think I'm gonna put that tiny room under this solar carport, but closer to the end, and some of it is gonna be sticking out, and I don't know how electrical is gonna go. I might have water lines going to it as well, so I don't want to cover it yet because I'm gonna have to uncover it again, so it's just a hassle. I'm just gonna even this out somewhat. It's not gonna be perfect, and I think we'll be done for the day. Oh, and I'll clean up the trailer to get it ready for tomorrow to go into town, get some cement and lumber. I'm draining out the water because I won't be able to take off the water tote if it's not empty, because water weighs a lot, and my 2 containers are already full, so I don't have anywhere to put it. So yeah, let's finish this up and let's go relax. And for now I'm not gonna cover the bases just so it dries out. I'm sure it'll dry out, but just so yeah, I'll just still leave them. So yeah, this tiny room would probably start under the carport where you guys are at, and it would stick out like 10 to 15 feet, and it might turn this way, so it would be like kind of an L, but I'm still not sure. I don't think I'm gonna start that this year. If I see that my channel is doing well, I'll probably stay here longer till closer till the end of the year, and I'll do more projects. But if not, I'll probably start this next year, come back here in like March or something like that, and pick up where I left off. But we'll see. Got the lava rock all spread out, but by accident I found a new mode on the menu skid steer. You can drag the bucket, so I think I'm gonna pass here a few times just so it evens it out slightly. It's not gonna be perfectly even, but that's okay. In the future, if I do build this little tiny room here, I'm probably gonna buy what is it? The impactor, the packing tool. I don't even know what's it called. It vibrates and it packs everything in tightly. So I'll probably buy that before I put that room here. So, and I'm not gonna do columns for that room. I'm gonna use the blocks, the same blocks that I have for the shed. It's just quicker, and it's gonna be a tiny room under probably 400 square feet. So I think that will be more than fine. I just don't want to dig more holes here. So yeah, I'm gonna drag the bucket a few times and I'm gonna call it a day. This machine is really useful, but I think a bobcat would be slightly better, more heavy duty. I think the money I'm saving for like a adventure bike is gonna have to go towards a bobcat. Okay, looking a little better. I know some spots have dirt in it just because I dug too deep with the bucket into the cinders, but when it rains I think that'll clear up and it'll be fine. But I'm good with this. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't drive my truck into here just to see how it's gonna look. So let's try that. Kind of parked sideways, but the truck will have no issue fitting in here. So if I stop here, there's still 10 feet left of the solar carport. I'm sure I think it'll be like 12, 13 more, honestly. But this area would be where that room would start and would extend out to here. So some of the room would be covered as well. And honestly, knowing me, after a while I would probably convert this little portion to like a small garage, just so I have somewhere to work on my truck. Because let's say I'm changing, I don't know, I'm changing the transmission fluid and you gotta drop the pan. You don't want dirt flying into there, so you gotta have like an enclosed trailer. So the truck's butt is slightly sticking out, but if something, we could extend this a little bit. But yeah, it fits nicely. I'm gonna make it tall enough because the truck with the lights is almost 9 feet tall, so it's gonna be tall enough. But I'm happy with this. It's not gonna be baking in the sun all day. That's pretty cool. I got so many plans. Yeah, I like to think in advance. So let's say I build this room, I would probably put like a door here, just so there's an entrance from the garage into the little tiny room. You could bring groceries in and stuff like that. And honestly, the truck would probably fit in this space as well. Maybe not as far forward because I would hit the condenser. I'm happy with this. Okay guys, I'm gonna go clean up and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning everybody. I woke up early today and went to Home Depot. I got a bunch of lumber. I got more concrete for the piers over here, and I did buy 4x6 posts. They're gonna sit on top of these piers over here. I didn't get any like lumber for rafters and stuff here because I don't exactly know what I'm gonna do here. I just got rafters and purlins for the solar carport, and next time I have to go to Home Depot, I'm sure I'm gonna need something anyway, so I'll get lumber for this little roof. I think I'm just gonna pour these piers today, and I'll pack up the mini skid steer and take it back to Home Depot. I wish my trailer had a hitch, so I would connect that. I would have connected that trailer to this trailer. I would have dropped it off at Home Depot at the same time, but that wasn't an option. I was also thinking of backing up the little trailer that the mini skid steer came on. I was gonna back up onto here. I'm like, you know what, by the time I'm done strapping it, unstrapping it, unhooking the trailer, it'll take me the same time to just drive it there by itself probably. So yeah, that's the plan for today. I don't think these 4 piers will take long. I got an additional, I think 22 bags, if I remember correctly. Yeah, 22 bags. I don't think we're gonna use that much here, but if we need it, we have it. I did forget to get gravel though. I still have a little bit left over from the carport, so we'll just use the rest Okie dokie, that was enough. Now we can get to pouring. I can't breathe in this mask. I think I'm gonna have to get one of those professional ones that make it easy to breathe. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's start this. So I add water by eye. It's much better than follow someone's instructions. So I just add it by eye now. If it's too dry, I just add more water. If it's too wet, I just pour more concrete in. So yeah. I don't know if you're gonna be able to hear. Oh, I had a piece of bag in the thing. I don't know if you're gonna be able to hear, but you can hear that it's dry. So you add water, and now it's gonna be too wet, but I'm gonna add one more bag to it, and it's gonna be fine. Oh my goodness, I forgot to buy the vibrating tool today. Oh my gosh. Whatever, it is what it is. My favorite saying, it is what it is. This mix was a little bit better. Oh, one more shovel. Or actually one more. This one is mucho wet. It's funny how I can't make a consistent mix, but whatever. Oh my god. I guess that's staying there. Freaking rocks. Okay, that's enough. If I wouldn't have missed, I would have had enough for here, I think. You see that in the background? The day I'm mixing again, it's gonna rain. I'm pretty sure every time I see a rain cloud over there, it's gonna rain in like an hour. So I don't think I'm gonna finish this before the rain comes, but I guess I'll finish after. And I think I'm gonna have to bring in the concrete into the shed because I don't feel like taking out the tarp. Got the last batch, well, at least for the bases mixing. It's a little bit wet too, so I'm gonna let it mix. If I let it mix for a while, it like dries out. So I got that mixing. Now I'm gonna cut the tubes, the sano tubes, to length. I only cut them to 16. Oh, I got one over here. One of them is 16 inches tall, so it'll sit like the other ones. I'll put rebar in there. So I need 3 more. They come in 4-foot length. So just gotta cut them in 3 equal pieces, and it comes out to 16 inches each. I know it's a mess in here. In the next few videos we're gonna be cleaning up in there. I just don't really wanna spend the time to clean it up because I know I'm gonna make a mess again while I'm getting something else done. So yeah, let's cut that. Then we can pour the last base, and we'll start with the pier over there because that one was poured first and it's the driest. I'm not sure if you can hear the cement mixer sloshing around. That's how you know it's too wet. Yeah, I'm kind of bummed out that I didn't buy the vibrating tool. I'm gonna have some holes in the piers again probably. Maybe I'll use my sawzall to like vibrate it. Maybe it'll help. We'll see. Actually, I like pouring concrete, but I kind of dislike mixing it. So I guess I don't like pouring concrete. I don't know. Okay, I think that's good. I think we can start pouring the pier over there. And I almost forgot to reset the string line. My back is killing me, you guys. Anytime I like slouch over slightly and I stand there for a minute like I was cutting the rebar, My back, like my upper back and by my neck hurts. I don't know why. I'm not even lifting anything. I don't know if I need a good massage or go to a chiropractor. I have no clue. It's so annoying. Even when I drive for a while, I feel it like by my neck. Maybe someone in the comments knows what's going on. Because from my experience, you go to a doctor, you pay for it, and then you don't really get an answer. Like 2 or 3 years ago, I had some numbness on the side of my face. We did MRIs. I went to a family doc and he did blood tests. He's like, oh, nothing points me to anything. There's nothing wrong with you. I'm like, okay, but there's gotta be a reason. Can we do an MRI? Okay, yeah, we can do an MRI. Like, why do I have to suggest it? And then the neurologist didn't really give me an answer. He told me the same thing, that there's nothing wrong with me, but couldn't give me an answer as to why the side of my face is numb. So I paid like $2,000 for nothing. That's why I'm asking you if maybe there's someone in the comments that knows. That's why I kind of wish there was like a DIY section for like medical stuff on YouTube. I guess there's doctors giving you advice, but like DIY, how to fix your tooth or stuff like that, you know? So you wouldn't have to rely on them. Especially in America, where like the medical field is, no matter what you want to do, is so expensive. It's ridiculous. If you don't have insurance, you're screwed. And insurance is expensive too, so 27 and a half. 27 and a half. Okay, perfect. Oh my god, the concrete here is already like dry. That was quick. Perfect. Wow, perfect. Okay, too much. Nice. Okay, let's fill it up. I know I used the level before I poured this. It slightly moves, but before I fill it up to the top, I still try to level it out. So, to the sides. See, even when I'm shoveling, like the top of my back by my neck is hurting. It's so annoying. This isn't even heavy. I'm seriously a freaking dummy. I cut the dang rebar, but I didn't put it in. My goodness. I don't want them sticking too high, because then the bracket that I put on top catch on these rebars and I can't set them correctly. This is the tool that I was talking about. It vibrates, so I'm hoping it'll fill in all the voids with it. And I don't know if you're gonna be able to hear me while I run this, so yeah, all it does is vibrate. So we'll put it against the pier and hopefully it will fill the gaps. It's actually somewhat working, but slow. I think I'll do it with rebar first and then I'll do this. But it's definitely working. Because I don't want these columns to look like the ones over there. I want to fill in all the gaps. Okay, let's try now. I don't think that does anything. I'll try the Sawzall. Okay, that should be good. Okay, let's set the first bracket right in the middle. See, this bracket goes in like 3 or 4 inches into the pier, so that's why I didn't want the rebar to stick out too much. And the string line is kind of pushing the bracket inwards, but that's okay. And after like an hour, I come back with the level and slightly adjust it, just so the bracket is level and perfect. Got the string line all set up. Let's not ruin it. We are too far out. Gotta go this way slightly. Almost halfway done. And you know what? I don't think I'm gonna take the mini skid steer to town today. I just don't feel like it. I'll probably pack it up on the trailer. I'll hook it up to my truck. And I'll go tomorrow at like 5 a.m. just so I am at Home Depot at 6 a.m. to drop it off. And I'll come back here and we'll get to work. I think we'll get a lot of the solar carport done tomorrow. The beams, the rafters, I think will be done. If not the whole thing, because it's pretty simple. I don't have that much lumber for it, to be honest with you. But we shall see. I might struggle with the 6x6s because they're 12 foot long. So I don't know. We'll see. But we'll figure it out. We always figure it out, right guys? Yep, that's the KraftyMind way. And I forgot to put the rebar in again. I'm not sure what's going on with me today, but it's not good. See how well it works? Oh wow. I should have used this on the other one. It works beautifully. But yeah, I'm pretty confident there's gonna be no air pockets in this one because I'm using the Sawzall. All of the water is coming out to the top and all the air bubbles, so that's a great thing. I don't know about the water, but air bubbles, yeah. Not forgetting about rebar here for once. Last bracket coming in. And we're finished. Finally, I'm just gonna take off the string lines and we're done. Finally, all 4 columns are done. Oof, finally, I'm so excited. We're gonna be putting up posts tomorrow. Well, probably not these. I want these to dry at least for 2 days. So we'll start on this. Well, probably we'll start on this when we finish the solar carport. So we're not gonna start this for probably a week or something like that. So it's gonna be super hard. But maybe tomorrow I'll take one of these forms off. I'm really curious if I did a good job with the Sawzall and getting all the air bubbles out. I wonder if it's gonna be perfect. I'm just gonna load up the mini skid steer on the trailer, get it ready for tomorrow, hook up my truck, and I'm gonna go shower and relax. I was gonna go today with the skid steer, but I don't feel like it. I'm just gonna wake up tomorrow early and drop it off. I am really sad because it's an awesome machine. I really want one. Or maybe a bobcat. A bobcat would be a little bit more useful. Like look, right now, like when I brought the lumber in, let's say I would wanna take it off the trailer and go get something else with the trailer. I have to unload it by hand right now. And if I had a bobcat, I could just pick this up and unload it. It'd be great. In the future we'll have one. Comment down below if you want me to have a bobcat. I don't need any donations. I just like, subscribe and comment, and YouTube will take it from there, hopefully. Oh my goodness. I should have seen that coming. I should have hooked up the truck. chain. Okie dokie. And we're done. I already hooked up the back. Bye bye, friend. Okay, I'm gonna finish packing this thing up. I just gotta hook the chains up and that's it. I'm gonna go relax in the container. I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning, everybody. Sad news. We lost our mini skid steer friend. I dropped it off this morning. No more skid steer. Bad news number 2. I broke the wide angle lens on my Canon camera. I picked up the camera yesterday and I noticed that the lens felt a little bit loose. And I'm like, whoa. And I was like, oops, what's going on? So I examined it and it looked fine. I mean, I started recording and it looked somewhat fine, but then I looked on the computer. It's kind of out of focus and like the right side of the screen is weird because the lens is slightly like shifted. So I was really bummed out. It happened 2 days ago, right when I started this video. So whenever I moved this tripod, the legs would go in. So when you set it down, you always have to adjust them again. That camera fell a bunch of times already, and yeah, it's kind of partially my fault and partially this tripod sucks. So I'm not gonna use it anymore. From now on, I'm gonna use my Milwaukee tripod that I use for my laser. And I do have a regular lens. I don't have a wide angle lens. I'm just gonna use the regular lens from now on. And I'm just gonna have to move the camera further away. But that is a bummer. I don't really want to buy another lens because I'm sure it'll break again, and for now I want to put money into the property, but I do have to invest in better like camera equipment and stuff, but that's in the future. I bought that lens like 5 years ago. It was an awesome lens and it was like $600 or something like that. A bummer, but I'll get a replacement soon, but the property comes first. Hopefully you guys don't mind the wide angle lens on that. I do have the GoPro, but I only use that for like quick shots and stuff like that. You cannot beat the quality, the image quality of the camera. It's just so much better, unless you guys don't care. I'll just get another GoPro, stick it on the tripod and call it a day. If you guys don't care, then let me know. With that being said, I think I'm gonna end this video. I know we were supposed to do the post today, which I'm gonna do, but that's gonna be in the next video, just because I don't know if this footage is gonna be usable. Hopefully you're not mad, or maybe I'll combine them all. Not sure yet. I'll see. I'll figure that out. Before I end the video, I'm gonna show you guys if the Sawzall trick worked, if there's any air bubbles in here or not. I mean, it's almost been 24 hours since I poured this, so I think it's fine to take off the cardboard and we'll see if we did a good job. So now you're looking through the regular lens, not the wide angle one. In a way, it's the same thing. You just gotta move further away with the camera. It is kind of annoying because you gotta walk further. So my phone tracks me every day how much I walk, and I've been doing 7 miles a day. So I think I do enough walking. Knowing me, I'll probably get a different wide angle lens just because, yeah, I think it's useful, especially if you don't have enough room. But maybe I'll get a cheaper one because I think this one was a more pricey one. I don't remember why. It's been a while since I looked at lenses. So yeah, it's looking somewhat wet, so I think I'm gonna leave it. But it's looking better than the other columns did. This tripod, whenever you pick it up, you don't have to readjust it because it's locked. This one sucks. So yeah, it's looking, it doesn't look like there's gonna be any holes, so I'll just leave this because it's when I'm tearing the cardboard, it's kind of pulling it, so I don't want to do any damage. I don't know much about this, so I'll just leave it as is. I think it'll be perfect. Yeah, I think that's gonna be fine. I'm just gonna leave it to dry for like 2 more days or yeah, something like that. 2 more days, because I'm not gonna be putting posts on this anyway anytime soon. So yeah guys, I'm gonna end this here. I'm sorry again, or maybe I'll continue it. I really don't know. I'll have to check all the clips that I shot. I don't know if they're usable. I'll probably include a clip of this when I take it off in like a day or two, just so it's in this video so you guys can watch it. Okay guys, I'm gonna end it here. Sorry again. If you're still here, please drop a like, consider subscribing, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Peace.